All right, we turned now on this Sunday night to celebrations on the Loyola University campus as the Ramblers officially get an invite to the big dance.
It is their first NCAA tournament bid in more than 30 years. After a week of waiting, the Ramblers finally found out who they will face in the first round. Deion Miller's joining us now with all those details.
Well, let's hope that the week off hasn't messed with their mojo. They've had it flowing all season long. Certainly now a very exciting time for them. Porter Moser has always envisioned a Selection Sunday party at Loyola. Today, it finally happened. His Ramblers are back in the NCAA tournament for the first time since 1985, this time as the 11th seed in the South region, headed to Dallas for a first-round date with the Hurricanes of Miami. First ever Selection Sunday party at Gentile Arena as students returned early from spring break to witness this historic moment. But it was hardly a quiet week on campus as the team spent the week fielding interviews, making appearances, all to get to reach a goal they set when they agreed to play at Loyola. Finally a reality as they danced to Dallas on Thursday.
Every year we've shown them the selection show as motivation. Literally, we tape it, we show it to them, we tell them this is an unbelievable feeling. And for those guys to sit up on that stage and to see their name come up with all the work they invested in that was a really cool feeling as a coach, to be there with young people who you love.
Talk about it at the beginning of every year almost. Coach usually will show us the selection show, the one shining moment, stuff like that. I know this year we did it at the end of boot camp, kind of as a tool to motivate us. Like, we went through a really hard boot camp, and having a party with like I said, everyone in the Loyola community, them coming out, it was really good, and it was special, and something I won't ever forget.
Now, they've said all year that this season has no finish line. They certainly can become the darlings of the tournament if they're able to pull off an upset, much like Northwestern did last year with their first-round upset of Vanderbilt. So, exciting times for the Ramblers for sure. All aboard the bandwagon. We will have more on Loyola headed back to the tournament coming up a little bit later in sports.
All right, thanks, Deion.
There's lots of room on that bandwagon, and despite being the 11th seed, and as Deion says, an underdog, Loyola fans are confident in their team.
Eyewitness News reporter Will Jones was at the Gentile Arena for the big announcement about the big dance.
Fans are making travel plans right now to get to Dallas for the matchup against Miami. They have waited a long time for this moment, and they're not going to miss it. The Ramblers and their fans on their feet inside Gentile Arena after it became official on Selection Sunday. Loyola making their first appearance in the NCAA Tournament since 1985.
It's amazing. There's such high energy. Everyone's so excited. My friends and I have been here all season and just supporting the team.
It's an amazing experience. I'm so excited. I'm a freshman, so it's my first time here.
These alums have been following the team all season. They even have a podcast dedicated to the Ramblers.
I want to say it's been a dream come true, but I've known it from the absolute start that we're going to be here, that we're not going to be done yet, and that we're going to go all the way.
When I came from England, I didn't even know about basketball. And I moved here, came to this school. It seemed like they didn't have a hope and a prayer, and now look at us. Freshman
shooting guard Lucas Williamson is a Whitney Young graduate. He wasn't even alive the last time the Ramblers were tournament bound.
It's kind of surreal. I've been feeling kind of surreal this whole week, and now that, seeing Loyola on the board, it's solidified now that we're going to the big dance, and it's a dream come true, but we got a lot of business to take care of.
Celebrating the moment, but also keeping focus on the journey ahead. At Gentile Arena, Will Jones, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
And once again, the number 11 seeded Loyola Ramblers will face the 6th seeded Miami Hurricanes. They will play Thursday in Dallas in the South Regional. Game time, 2:10 in the afternoon. Right now, we're